the silence he left behind. I was the best man at their wedding, and I watched it all unravel. I never imagined I'd be writing this. I don't even know why I am. Maybe I just need to get it out. Maybe I'm hoping that writing it down will make it make sense. But nothing about this ever did. Nothing ever will. I met Ethan in college. We were roommates freshman year, randomly assigned, but inseparable ever since. He was the kind of guy who could light up a room without trying. Charismatic, funny, the life of the party. It was impossible not to like him. He met Lily at a mutual friend's Halloween party. I still remember the way his eyes lit up when he saw her across the room, dressed as some fairy tale princess, laughing with her friends. He nudged me, "I'm gonna marry that girl." I laughed it off, but he was serious. And as it turned out, he was right. Ethan and Lily were magnetic together. They balanced each other perfectly, his reckless charm and her grounded kindness. They made love look easy. I was there for all of it. The awkward first date, the all-night conversations, the fights, and the makeups. I watched them grow from infatuated college kids to soulmates. When he proposed, he asked me to be his best man. I was thrilled. I helped him plan the perfect night, a rooftop dinner under the stars. Lily said yes, of course. There wasn't a dry eye in the room at their wedding, including mine. They were perfect, or so I thought. It started small, little things. Ethan would cancel plans last minute. He started working late more often. He seemed distant, distracted. I brushed it off. I was busy with my own life. But then Lily called me one night, voice trembling. She said Ethan hadn't come home. I found him at a bar, staring into his glass like it held all the answers. He looked hollow, like a stranger wearing my best friend's face. I asked him what was going on. He just shook his head. "I don't know, man. I feel lost. I thought it was just stress. Work was demanding, and marriage is an adjustment." But it was more than that. Ethan was spiraling, and I didn't see it. I didn't realize how bad it was until it was too late. Lily found him one morning, lifeless, cold. Empty pill bottle on the nightstand. No note, no explanation. Just gone. I can't forget the sound of her voice when she called me. The raw pain echoing through the phone. I rushed over, but there was nothing to be done. I held her as she sobbed. Her entire world shattered. My best friend, her soulmate, was gone. The funeral was a blur. People kept asking why, searching for answers that didn't exist. I stood up to give the eulogy, but the words wouldn't come. How could I explain someone who was everything? How could I explain the nothing he left behind? After the service, Lily pulled me aside. Her eyes were swollen, red-rimmed. She handed me a letter. "He wrote this for you," she whispered, voice cracking. I read it that night. It was short, barely a page. He apologized, said he didn't know how to keep pretending. He wrote that he felt like he was drowning, even when he was happy, especially when he was happy. He didn't understand it, and he was tired of trying to. I didn't know. How could I not know? I was his best friend. I was supposed to be there for him, but I wasn't. I didn't see the signs. I didn't ask the right questions. I failed him. It's been a year now. Lily moved away, somewhere quieter. We still talk sometimes, but it's never the same. How could it be? Every conversation feels like a reminder of everything we lost. I visit his grave sometimes. I tell him about the stupid stuff, the things he would have laughed at. I tell him I'm sorry. I tell him I miss him. I don't know why I'm writing this. Maybe I'm hoping that someone out there will see what I didn't. Maybe someone will read this and reach out to the friend who seems a little off, who cancels plans a bit too often. Maybe it'll save someone. Maybe that'll mean Ethan didn't leave us for nothing. I don't know. I just miss him.